Grand rising, grand rising, grand rising, my people, on this wonderful, wonderful day that the Lord has blessed and made and allowed us to see. As you can see, man, the sun is shining, man. The sun is shining. The sun is shining. God, Yahuwah is good. God, Yahuwah is great, man. But look, y'all know my saying, man. Today is going to be a great day. Today is going to be a wonderful day. Today is going to be a prosperous day. Man, today is the day that Yahuwah is going to make somebody into a true, real believer. Man, look, God say he heard your prayers. He seen the tears that you've been dropping, man. He seen you in your most frustrated season ever, where he was just testing you, and you stood the ground, you stood the battle, you stayed in it, you didn't give up. Even though you wanted to give up, you didn't throw the towel in, because God was right there, and you was praying for strength. You were fasting, you were doing everything that you needed to do to stay above water, even when you didn't have what you need, but God gave you what you needed. You feel me? God gave you what you needed. And he's seeing how faithful you was with that, man. And God said this is the season where he's going to multiply you, where he's really about to invest in you, where he's really about to release you, where he's really about to do some things in you that he had you hid for a season, for a reason, to protect you. And now he's about to release you to the world, man. This is your season. I don't know who need to hear this. God said this is your season for prosperity. This is your season for wealth. This is your season for transformation. This is your season for healing. This is your season. This is your season. This is your season. Whatever it is that you've been going through in life, God said this is your season where you are about to overcome, and he's about to bring you out of it. He's about to bring you out of captivity. He's about to bring you out of that darkness. He's about to bring you out of he's about to take you to the promised land, where he's bringing you out of the season of where you experience lackness. I can't get the word in right now. But man, this is your season. This is your season, man. Rejoice, be happy, be glad in it, man. This is your season. You was in the wilderness. Yes, God said you was in the wilderness. You was in the wilderness. Now he's about to take you over into that promised land, where it's flowing with milk and honey. This is your season, man. Claim it, speak it, receive it, declare it, decree it, all in the name of Yahuwah. Speak life over your situation. Stop being negative. Get off around negative people. Speak life into yourself. Speak life into your marriage. Speak life into your career. Speak life into your finances. Speak life. Speak life. This is your season. This is your season. Whatever God have told you that is dead, stop watering it. Stop watering it. I hear you, Yahuwah. Whatever Yahuwah has told you that is dead, stop watering it. Because it's not going to grow. It's not going to prosper. You can't put fertilizer on something that's dead and it's not going to grow. You just got to uproot it, let it go, and prepare that soil for something else. Because the seed that God is about to plant, and what is about to bear from that seed, man, you're going to be happy and glad that what you was trying to prune, that's what you was trying to grow, that's what you was trying to water, you're going to be glad, Yahuwah, didn't let it prosper nor grow, that it died and withered. So, man, this is your season. This is your season. Some trips, vacation, whatever it is. God say, this is your season. Get ready. Get ready. Paid in full. Everything paid in full. No payments. Everything paid in full. PIF. Sometimes God got to start out small before he get big. But just know you just got to keep the faith. Keep trusting in God. Stop worrying about your situation. Stop putting your eyes on your situation and put your eyes on Yahuwah. Put your eyes on Yahuwah. I always tell people, don't be like Peter. When God called him, when Yahusha called him up out the boat, as long as he kept his eyes on him, he was able to walk on that water. But soon as he took his eyes off on what happened, he began to drown. It's the same thing happened to us when we begin to take our eyes off of Yahuwah. Everything around us, the debt, whatever it is that you may be going through, whatever situation that it begins to drown us, we begin to get encaged in it. Because we start trusting in the one, we start looking towards the one from which comes our help. That's why he say, look towards the hill from which comes your help. Because your help comes from Yahuwah. You got to stay focused. The devil always going to send distractions your way, whether it be via a relationship, a job, people, family members. He got to keep you distracted. He got to keep you distracted because he know if he don't keep you distracted and he have you to be unfocused, your mind all clogged up and everything going on around you, he already know what's going to happen. You're going to miss out. You're going to miss out on that season. Yahuwah said, this is your season. Stay focused. Stay focused, fam. Stay focused, my brother. Stay focused, my sister. Stay focused. Stay focused. Stay focused. Stay focused. It's on its way. That's the thing about it, man. We get impatient. We don't be knowing that we be right there at the door. We be right there at the entryway. We be right there. And the enemy knows it. That's why he got to send distractions your way. He got to get you off what you got going on. Whatever lane, whatever road, whatever path Yahuwah don't put you on. The enemy got to come and pull you off for it. Because you know once you pull you off for it, he don't want. But guess what? He think he won. He thought he won. He didn't know who he was messing with. You one of God's chosen ones. You one of Yahuwah's chosen ones. You one of Yahuwah's people. And God don't play by his people. He say, touch not my anointing, do my prophet no harm. God don't play by them people. God seen the tears you drop. Your hard nights. Your hard days. Your uncomfortable moments. Your vulnerable moments. God said, through all that, I was right there with you. All you gotta do is turn to him. All you gotta do is turn to Yahuwah. That's all you gotta do is turn to Yahuwah. You ain't gotta turn to nobody else. You ain't gotta turn to your mama, your daddy, your pastor, your sister, your brother. Nobody. That's our problem. We seeking people when we need to be seeking Yahuwah. We trusting people when we need to be trusting Yahuwah. We trusting the apostles and preachers when we need to be trusting Yahuwah. We idolizing people. We idolizing pastors. We idolizing preachers. We idolizing the people in church. We idolizing our mama, our daddy. We idolizing all these people. And God says, place no idols before me. How can you sit here and say that you love Yahuwah, Yahusha, but you're not being obedient to his commandments? Because they telling you not to worry about the 10 commandments. Y'all not even keeping the 10 commandments. You think you being blessed. You think you having a prosperous life. One thing about it, God ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? Yahuwah ain't just finna let you be out here all naked. But this is what I tell people. If you want what God really, if you want what Yahuwah really got for you, you gotta be obedient to him, to that voice, to those commandments. I know what they telling y'all. Oh, Yahusha came to do this and to do that. You gotta read that word for yourself. He said, I did not come to destroy the law, but to fulfill the law. which means you got to uphold the law the same way he did. If he came to fulfill the law, what makes you think you don't have to fulfill the law? Y'all listening to these pastors and preachers out here. God been telling y'all, warning y'all about wolves in sheep clothing. A wolf in sheep clothing. The enemy know the word. That's how he tricks and deceives you. You know how to twist it and make it sound real and true. That's what y'all up in these churches doing. These buildings. God ain't in them places no more. God telling his people to come up out of them places. Come up out of Babylon. Y'all stutter going in there. Giving them people your money. They ain't doing that for you. How is you paying tithes, but your life ain't changed? Your situation ain't changed. But they still telling you to pray and give more money. How? But this is what y'all believing in. And get mad when people talk about it and go against it. How? When God's telling you, come to him, he is inside of you. You is the temple. That's the temple you got to keep clean. That's the temple you got to keep holy. God is inside of you. He's not in no churches. God said he's not in them places. And y'all stutter going in them places. Being tricked, being lied to, being bamboozled, you being robbed. Well, a man robbed God. That's what he's doing. He's robbing God people. Y'all don't even know what's going on. We got all these churches around here. Community still the same. All these churches around here. People still out here homeless. All these churches around here. Ain't nothing changing. They getting all this money. But you can't help nobody to pay no bill. You can't feed nobody. You can't do this. You pick and choosing who you want to help. That ain't godly. But y'all stutter going in them places. Worshiping, praying, mocking God, playing with God, thinking God being pleased with that. God is not pleased with that. He is angry with that. He is angry with that. Calling yourself Gentile. You're not a Gentile. You come from the line of a Hebrew Israelite. You are an Israelite. You are a Hebrew, not a Gentile. Y'all don't even know who you is. You can't even identify yourself. Because you don't know who you is, because you're not spending time with the Most High. You letting people tell you what you is. All solely on tradition. You don't want to break family tradition, but that's how you break generational curses. By breaking family tradition. You scared to go against your family, but you're not scared to go against Yahuwah. That's crazy. You love your family more than you love Yahuwah. You love them peoples in the church more than you love Yahuwah. Man, y'all better get right. Start spending time with Yahuwah. Start seeking him for the truth. Stop going into these places thinking these people gonna tell you the truth, because they told you the truth. You won't be in them places no more. If they told you the truth, you won't be giving them that money no more. If they told you the truth, it wouldn't be no more church buildings out here no more. Because God is inside of you. That's the temple he's talking about. Where he said they were going to tear down the temple in 3 days and God was going to raise it back up. He's talking about his body. The temple. That you are the temple. You are where God resides in. Not no building. That's why he tell you. The dietitian law. People don't want to pay attention. People don't want to do the dietary law. Back in the that's the Old Testament. That's what the Muslims do. But then God just stood here and say, he did not come to destroy the law, but to fulfill the law. You putting all that stuff inside of you, talking about my body messed up. You going to these doctors. They really ain't trying to help you because they just see you as a case study. They just study you. They just experiment on you. They not trying to heal you. Because they were trying to heal you. They'll give you something where you ain't got to keep coming back. You ain't nothing but some money to these people. But if you do what Yahuwah said do, treat your body as a temple, stop putting unclean stuff in your body, stop putting stuff in your body that don't supposed to be in your body, then guess what? Your body would be healed. Your body would be healed. Your body would be healed. God can't reside in a temple that's unclean, that's unfit. It's like you don't want to be in a place where it's unclean and unfit. Yahuwah is the same way. Yahuwah is the same way. He is the same way. He's the same way from the beginning to the end and in between. He ain't gonna change. We the one who trying to change him. We the one who trying to make his word fit our lifestyle. We the one, not Yahuwah. He ain't trying to change. He gonna be the same the first day all the way to the end. So I'm telling y'all and I'm warning y'all, come out them places, man. Come out of them churches. Come out of them churches, man. Come out of them churches. Come out of them churches, man. This is not a game. Live how Yahuwah wants you to live, not how the government wants you to live. Live how Yahuwah wants you to live, and not how the churches, the preachers, the pastor wants you to live. Honor your father. It says in the Bible, say, honor your mother and your father, that your days may be longer. If you don't, they're going to be cut short. Well, guess what? You still got to honor your father up down, because if you don't, your days will be cut short. Y'all honoring these preachers and these pastors out here and these bishops and all that more than you honoring your own, the Most High. Throwing celebrations for people when you don't even throw a celebration for Yahuwah. You don't even celebrate Yahuwah. You claim Christmas supposed to be about Yahuwah, but if Christmas is supposed to be about Yahuwah, why y'all running to these stores buying up all these gifts? You ain't giving it to him. If people out there in need, you want to talk about giving. It's supposed to be the season of giving. It's people out there in need, really in need, hunger, thirst, a place to stay. How many of y'all are willing to open up your home to people like that? Y'all got big homes, big mansions. People out here sleeping in the cold. Ain't got nowhere to go. Y'all just ride right past. Don't even want to open up your home to them. Because you afraid, you scared. I don't know that person. If I get on their money, I don't know what they gonna do with it. That's an excuse. But if you was in that situation, you would want somebody to help you. God got me. And God got them peoples. But at the same time, we was placed on this earth. That's one of the main calling, main purpose for everybody. To help people. God blesses you. God prosper you, bless you. Not just for yourself, but to help his people. To help his people. Man, this is a warning. This is not an attack. I know what I said earlier. That was just a good part of the message. This is somebody's season. God said you've been faithful with the fruit things. You've been out there helping people. You've been out there serving. You've been out there Doing whatever it is that he been asking you to do. Well done, my good and faithful servant. You been obedient. Now I'm about to advance you. I'm about to advance your territory. I'm about to give you more. I'm about to give you more responsibility. I'm about to give you more people to lead, to guide. God about to entrust you with more. It's not always about material things. It's not always about money. It's the principle of advancing Yahuwah's kingdom. That's what it's about. To advance Yahuwah's kingdom. Not to advance your kingdom. Y'all like him being selfish. Being selfish. What about God's kingdom? What about Yahuwah's kingdom? We say we love God. God don't measure the love by what you say. It's about what you do. Actions always gonna speak louder than words. God always gonna test you. When you say, God, I believe, I trust you, God, I love you, God gonna put you in a situation where he gonna test you. He gonna test you. Like God always told me, God said he gonna test you before he bless you. He gonna test you before he bless you. Cause God gotta know that what I'm about to, can he entrust you with what he about to give you? If he can't entrust you with it, he ain't gonna give it to you. So if you trying to do all that other stuff you trying to do, trying to get favor, trying to do all this with God, well, God already know your heart. God already know your motive. God already know your attention. God already know if he bless you to allow you to hit that lottery for the multiple millions of dollars, he already know you ain't gonna help not a single person. So why sit there and try to manipulate God and say, God, if you bless me with this money, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. When you got the little bit now and you ain't even doing it now. So God already know if he gave you more, it's only going to be about you. What makes me happy is helping other people. Giving other people advice to grow their life, to see them succeed, to push forward in their life. That's what made me happy. That's how I know that's my calling, that's my purpose. To encourage other people, to speak a word to somebody. Man, y'all better stop playing with Yahuwah. All God asks is for a relationship and in your heart. A relationship in your heart. A relationship in your heart. God gonna do the rest. But he needs for you to be faithful. He needs you to surrender. He needs you to submit everything over to him. Lean not on your own understanding, but in all ways acknowledge God, and he shall direct your path. Total surrenderance, total dependence on him. Not people, but him. He is your provider. He is the one. He is him. Ain't no other like him. There will never ever be no other like him. He is the one and only Most High. Yahuwah, Yahusha, the Father and the Son. Today, I challenge everybody. I don't celebrate New Year's. I don't celebrate Christmas. I don't celebrate my birthday. I don't celebrate none of this because at the end of the day, but y'all fail to realize the government done messed us up. January is not even the new year. March is the new year. That's why you see everything die towards the end of the year. And what happened between March come around, everything began to spring back up. That's the new year. Pay attention. Start listening and pay attention. March the 1st is the new year. So I don't celebrate New Year Eve. I don't celebrate New Year's. All that stuff is just a regular day to me. I don't celebrate birthday. That's a regular day to me. Every day, I'm going to celebrate. Every day, I'm going to rejoice. Why? Because Yahuwah woke me up and allowed me to see another day. No matter what have happened in the past, no matter what had happened in that time frame, that day, I'm still thankful that God blessed me and allowed me to see that day. So I don't celebrate none of this stuff. I don't celebrate none of this stuff. I know what God told me when I was locked up. God told me about Christmas. That's why I ask people, if it's supposed to be about Yahuwah, why is y'all out here spending thousands of dollars, hundreds of dollars, trying to please these kids, trying to please these people? Why? Because it's a tradition that's been passed down. That didn't come from God. That didn't come from God. This is paganism holidays that y'all are celebrating, created by other people, the Romans. Y'all are following their belief. Christianity come from the Romans. There's no such thing as religion. There's no such thing as Christianity. God just want a relationship with you. You putting yourself up on an identity that God never gave you. Yahuwah never gave you that identity. Man gave you that identity. Man created religion. He created Christianity. God just want a relationship. Your heart, full surrenderance, full dependence on Him. Full submission to Him. Trusting in Him, the Most High, Yahuwah, to meet all your needs, directions, for guidance. Yes, God will send people in your life with a word to confirm what He have always been telling you. Yes, He will do that. But He don't want us solely dependent on people. That's our problem. We depend on people too much. We don't depend on God. That's why sometimes God gotta snatch everything away from you. That whether it's a distraction or a dependence, He gotta snatch it all away from you so you can get back in alignment with Him and trust Him. Do it hurt? Yeah. We're teaching our kids the wrong things, to depend on people, to depend on us. God just gave you those kids. You was just a vessel to birth those kids into this world, to teach them right from wrong. And y'all ain't teaching them right from wrong. You're teaching them the word because you don't introduce them into the world. God ain't pleased with that. Y'all don't even understand that you got blood on your hand. God never told you to tell people what to do. He want people to come to Him. Now, God might send somebody with a confirmation to speak something. Oh, well, yeah, this is what you're going to do. This is what God said you're going to do. But God never told you to go ahead and tell your kids to go do this and go do that, go do that. They got to go to God. God wrote their life. God is the author of their life, not you. Not you. You just do what God told you to do. Raise those kids up in the way that they should go. So when they depart, they'll know which way to go, what to do. Kids don't know which way to go. They don't know which way to do because they're so used to you telling them everything. They're so used to coming to you. They don't know about going to God, seeking God, asking God for guidance and direction. So when they get out there, they lost. So whose fault is it? Is it their fault or your fault? It's the parents' fault. That's why we're seeing what we're seeing in this world today. And the parents don't want to own up to it, but it's the parents' fault. The reason why these kids are the way they is because y'all not teaching them about Yahuwah. Y'all are playing God in their lives. Because You don't want to, you so scared to see your child fail. Your child is not going to fail long they got Yahuwah in their life. Long they seeking God, they not going to fail. They only going to fail when they begin to not have him in their life. When they're not, when they solely dependent on you, that's when they going to fail. That's when they going to fail. That's exactly when they going to fail. Because you're intervening when God never told you to intervene. Yeah, it gonna hurt you to see your kids, your family member, your husband, your whatever it may be. Yeah, it gonna hurt them. Yeah, it gonna hurt you to see them have to go through some things in life. But when God tell you don't intervene, that's what he mean. Don't intervene. Because he trying to get something. He trying to get them to turn to him so he can put them on that right path. But you're intervening. You're intervening. Stop intervening. Stop intervening. How can God do what he gonna do? How can Yahuwah do what he gonna do when people lie, when we always trying to play God, when we always trying to fix the problem? He the one who fixes the problem. Because he know what's best. He know how to do it, when to do it, where to do it, and who to use. Your kids will never be your assignment. They was your assignment for a specific point in time. After that, they belong to somebody else. So guess what you got to do? You got to do the most hurtful thing that will ever hurt a parent. Let your child go. How can you sit and say you trust Yahuwah when you can't even let your child go and you so worried and you stressing about it? Pray. God, I release my child to you. We supposed to be doing that anyway. You supposed to rededicate whatever God gives you. You supposed to rededicate it back to him. It's not yours. That woman, that man God gave you, that's not yours. You rededicate him or her back to God and say, God, look, I rededicate this woman, this man that you gave me, I rededicate it back to you. And ask that you protect them, that you lead them, that you guide them in the right ways. Same way with your kids. Dedicate them, rededicate them back to him. And say, God, I release these person, these people, these kids, this spouse of mine over to you. Because you know what's best. Yes, you gave me this person, but I can't be in control of this person. All I can do is just love this person no matter what they go through in life. All I got to do is just show them the love of God. Now, if you tell me to intervene, I'll intervene, but you don't, I got to let it go and trust you because you know what you're doing. Some things are people destined. We don't know the path and the plan that God has for us. And we out here intervening, trying to play God, trying to protect them from this world. Well, how they supposed to learn and know anything when we constantly protecting them? Your job was to teach them, to train them. Anything else God ain't asked you to do. See, the most simple instruction that Yahuwah give us, we can't even do that. Simple instructions. Simple instructions. We can't even do that. 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 Thank you, Yahuwah, for this message. No weapon formed against this message shall prosper in the name of Yahuwah. I pray and hope that it reach the ears that need to hear it. Not only do they hear it, but they receive it. Not only do they receive it, but Lord, it goes on to produce something inside of them. That it fall on some good soil, some good dirt, that it root, it stays. But listen to me, man. Today is going to be a great day. Today is going to be a wonderful day. Speak it, receive it, declare it, decree it, all in the name of Yahuwah, Yahusha. God got you, man. I don't know who need to hear that. God see what you facing. He see what you're going through. He's going to bring you up out of that place. He's going to bring you up out of that darkness. Continue to believe in God for the impossible and watch God do the impossible for you. I know what the judge told you. I know what the amount of years he gave you. But there is a higher power that we serve. Yahuwah, Yahusha, who now to go and bring the right people to us, change the situation, bring us stuff that may have been lost, bring us stuff that may have been thrown out. God know how to go in and change that situation, turn around and work out for your favor. Trust the process. Sometimes God will allow things to happen to us because he want to set us down because we've been too distracted and he couldn't get to us when we was out here in this world. So sometimes he got to set us down for a few seasons, few days, few weeks, few months, few years, however long, to get our attention, to put us back on that path. And if we just trust the process and continue to believe in him for the impossible, walk by faith and not by sight, even if it don't happen, continue to ask God to give you peace, comfort, and joy. Man, I just want to let somebody know, man, your season is changing. What you see in front of you, whatever it is you facing, trouble don't last always. Cry your tears now because joy come in the morning. Just like season change, your life, your situation gonna change. Continue to honor God. Continue to follow him. Continue to honor Yahuwah. Continue to follow Yahuwah. Continue to pray, fast, be obedient, whatever God may ask you to do. Continue to do that. Continue on that path that God has put you on. And what would being obedient and faithful to Yahuwah do? Like I say, it's not about the material thing. It's not about the gain of money or finances. God knows we need money. But he don't want us to put that first. He don't want us to worship all that first. He want him to come first. All that gonna come with it. God gonna open doors. God gonna send people. He gonna bring opportunities. He gonna do all that. But you gotta stay solely focused on him and him only. And if you gotta separate yourself, God come first. People gonna get mad. I'm telling you. People gonna get mad, but guess what? We're not here to please people. We're here to please him. Him and only him, Yahuwah. Nobody else. Nobody else. Nobody else. Nobody else. God gonna take care of them people. Seek not vengeance, for vengeance is mine. Don't do evil. Don't fight evil with evil. Don't fight fire with fire. You're gonna get burnt. You don't have to always defend yourself. God is your public defender. You hear me? He ain't like the human public defender where they gonna let whatever happen to you. God is your public defender. He see what goes on. He see everything. He know everything. You don't always gotta open your mouth to defend yourself. It called being humble. God loves the humble, but opposes the pride. Humble yourself. Words don't mean nothing. Let people say whatever they gonna say. As long as you know what you did and that you didn't do, you ain't gotta defend yourself. You look like a fool's hunt on arguing with somebody when they already know you didn't do what they telling you or accusing you that you did. They already know it, but you looking like a fool. You falling right into the enemy trap. Keep your mouth closed. Let them say whatever they say. A person ain't gonna argue with themselves alone. Stop trying to defend yourself. That's one thing God told me. He said, you ain't gotta defend yourself. Let people say what they want to say. Let people think what they want to say. Let people believe what they want to say. Let them do all that. People used to think I was gay. I ain't never tried to defend myself. You can think whatever you want to think. God know. God know I love women. God know I ain't never touched a man. God know I ain't never tried to lay up no man. So you can think and feel whatever it is you want to say. I'm not finna argue. I'm not finna defend myself. For what? God is my public defender. Yahuwah is my public defender. He got me. He gonna defend me. He gonna take care of you for me. I ain't gotta lay a hand or a word on you. On what I'm gonna do, bless you. I'm gonna love you with the love God gave me. Not finna go back and forth with you. For what? That's the trick of the enemy. That's the trick of the enemy. To throw you off. To throw you off. But man, look, today gonna be a great day. Today gonna be a wonderful day. Today gonna be a prosperous day. Today gonna be a day where, man, you can just rejoice, praise God, thank God, eat some good food, whatever it is. Y'all sit here and pray over your food, but you putting food in your body that ain't good for you. What's the purpose of praying over something that ain't even good for you? Praying over ain't gonna change the effect that they're gonna do to your system. That's what we were taught. Pray over your food. As long as you pray over it, it's gonna be all right. If you were praying over it, you wouldn't be having all this sickness and illness going in your body. So you already know they don't lie to you. Honor what God told you to put in your body. Get on the right time. Get on the right calendar. I challenge everybody, man, to seek God for true wisdom, for true knowledge, and most of all, for truth. You want God to be pleased with you? Live in the truth. You want God to honor you? Live in the truth. Not only live in it, but walk in it. Don't be afraid to go against family members, friends, husband, wife. That's why God says you don't need to be yoked with unbelievers. Two people who are walking differently, it ain't gonna work out anyway. Because y'all aren't equally yoked. But y'all be trying to force these things. Y'all be trying to force relationships. Man, stop forcing stuff. God never told you to force nothing. God never told you to control people. That's what the people out here telling you. Oh, you the head of the household and all this. She got to listen to you. And man, no. Both of y'all are equal at that point. If y'all can't sit down and come to a conclusion, something wrong. You want to be right all the time. She want to be right all the time. You want to control her. She don't want to be controlled. People don't like to be controlled. If they don't want God to control them, which make you think you finna control them? God never say control that woman nor control that man. That person gonna do whatever they want to do. Sometimes that just be God answering your prayers when a person walk out your life. But y'all run right back to it. Because that's what you want. But then you trying to control it. Now you having problems. What ain't for you ain't for you. Learn to let go and let God and trust him and continue to move. Yeah, it gonna hurt. That what God does. You turn to God. God, look, this is what I'm going through. I lost the person that I really, really love, the person that I really want to be with. At the end of the day, God, that's just probably you saying, hey, that's not what was for me. That's why I try to tell people, when you lose something, it's not you losing, it's actually winning. That just means God got something better for you. You should be rejoicing instead of crying. Oh, God, I thank you. Oh, Yahoo, I thank you. I thank you. I thank you for taking that up out of my life. Because now I know you making room for what you always had for me. But what we do, we boo-hoo and cry, get sick, want to feel sad, want to be all depressed. That ain't nothing but the enemy. That's all it is. That ain't nothing but the enemy. Ain't nothing but the enemy, man. That's all it is. Nothing but the enemy. Nothing but the enemy. But today is gonna be a great day, man. Today is gonna be a wonderful day. Speak that, receive that, claim that, declare that, decree that every day of your life. When you wake up, speak affirmations. Speak life over yourself. Spend time with God. If you gotta get up 30 minutes, hour and 30 minutes early, make sure you get that time with God. Do it. On the way to your work, don't need no radio on. Spend time with God. You don't need to talk to nobody. If you ain't talking to God, I don't know who you talking to. That's your alone time right there with him. Building your relationship with him. Y'all spend more time building a relationship with people than you do with him. You need to be networking with Yahuwah instead of networking with people. It ain't nothing wrong with networking with people. Make sure you network with the Creator. Make sure you make time for God. I used to always say find time for God. No, make time for God. Certain things you gotta say it's not important right now. God is way more important than sports, than entertainment. Shoot, God is way more important than your job, your career. He the one who allowed you to even have that. He the one who opened that door. Cause he could have closed that door. He could have denied that application. He could have had that application to be lost. He could have touched that person's heart and said, "Nah, don't give them that job." But we always got excuses of why we can't make time for him. And all the stuff that he been doing for us. God wake you up every day. He got the power to take your breath away. And you telling me you can't make time for him? You can't make time for him? You can't make time for him? Come on, man. You can't make time for y'all. Boy, y'all crazy. Y'all is crazy, man. God don't ask for all your time. And if he do, oh well. It's 24 hours in the day. Y'all spend so much time on your phones, glued to these televisions, telling lies to your visions, stuck on social media, scrolling. You do that half the day on top of working, and you talking about I ain't got time for God. I can't find time. I can show you plenty of time where you just put that phone down, cut that phone off, get away from them televisions, go outside, and just spend time with God, talk to God. Tell him about your problems. Tell him about your troubles. Tell him about your worries. But y'all quit to run to family, friends, and now they out here telling your business and whatnot. God ain't gonna never tell your business. Yahuwah ain't gonna never tell your business. That's what he there for. God said, come to me. I am the one to erase the trouble, to bring you peace, to bring you comfort, to bring you joy. I am the one, not them. I am the one. Seek me, not them. I am the one. I ain't talking about me. I'm talking about Yahuwah. Yahuwah is the one. Yahuwah is the one. That's why I always tell people, most of the time they come to me and ask me for advice. If God ain't gave me no word to tell you, or if I don't know something, I don't make nothing up. Just to hear myself talk, just to say I'm out here serving God, just to say I'm out here serving God, or just giving out words. Because sometimes, man, the best advice you can give a person, go to God. Go to God. Go to God. But we want to play God. We want to get all the recognition. We want to get all the likes. We want all that. Why God can't get it? Why God can't get the recognition? Why he can't get the likes? Why he can't get the followers? Why Yahuwah can't get it? You want it. You want to be praised like you Yahuwah. You want to be worshipped like you Yahuwah. When you not. Oh, when people come to me, they be like, I thank you. Nah, bro. Don't thank me, thank him. Because without him, I wouldn't be able to tell you what I just told you. It's a reason why you came to me. I ain't asked you to come to me. Maybe God sent you to me because he knew I had the answer. And if I didn't, he knew I was going to have another answer. That's the answer anyway. And let's go to God. So either way, I was going to have the answer. So you got to thank him. That's why I tell people, either way, you're going to have the answer. You're not going to never not have the answer. It's either he going to give you the word to say, or all you can tell a person is, go to God. Going to God, that's the answer. Because you mess around and tell somebody the wrong thing, you got blood on your hand. You mess around and tell the person the wrong thing, God going to hold you accountable. This stuff is tricky. But everybody want to serve God. Everybody want to be out in the front, but it takes wisdom and knowledge to serve God. To know when to speak something and when not to speak something. It comes with trials and tribulations and error. And you got to know that when you speak, you got to speak the truth. You can't sugarcoat it. Everybody ain't ready to hear the truth. So when you speaking to people, you got to say, do you want to hear the truth? If they don't say they want to hear the truth, guess what? I can't tell you nothing. That's what I'm going to tell you. Go to God. God wants you to speak the truth to people when you out here talking. He don't need you out here sugarcoating now. He don't need you out here being all, showing all, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to hurt their feeling. Because at the end of the day, when you be truthful and real and honest to a person, you going to hurt their feeling. Because God don't care about hurting your feeling. He going to tell you something, even if it hurt your feeling. But at the end of the day, it's not meant to hurt you. It's meant to help you. That's why people got to stop getting offended by the truth. Y'all get offended when somebody tell you the truth and be cool with it, somebody lie to you. That's the world we live in today. That's the world we live in today. If I tell you the truth, you mad, you hurt. You should have never, you ain't had to tell it to me like that. It was the truth. But if I sugarcoat, son, I lie to you, oh, you cool with that. You can deal with that. That's the world we live in today. That we love fake more than we love real. You don't need nobody to validate you. If God already done told you, explained to you, Yahuwah already done told you, explained to you who you is, and he already done validated you, he already done told you to do something, move. You don't need nobody else permission. You don't need nobody else validation. And God don't gave you the okay and say, go ahead. Why you gonna go and ask somebody, do you think I need to do this? Because now get what the enemy gonna do. The enemy gonna tell you, well, if I were you, I wouldn't do that. Now you just missed out on your blessings. You just missed out on something that God had for you. It's crazy. I ain't even want to come out here and do this. But God said, go ahead and do it anyway. He said, don't worry about the cold. I ain't got nothing on my head. But that sun, that natural sun that come from Yahuwah, that y'all so afraid to get out there and get in it, that's going to heal your body instead of going to the doctor, putting all that dope, that medicine, that pharmaceutical stuff in your body. And instead of destroying you when you need to get out, there go your medicine right there behind me. See? That sun. Get out there in it. You want to be healed? Get out there in it. The doctor gonna tell you, sun gonna give you cancer. When the sun mediates rays, so they telling you that right there, those rays, whatever, it's gonna cause cancer in your life. But when you catch cancer, what do? They put you up on a radiation. Sun already give you natural radiation. But the radiation they giving you, it ain't healing you. It's destroying your body. Chemo, destroying your body. If you eat right, get out here in the sun, change your diet, follow God's natural dietitian law, we wouldn't be out here unhealthy with all this disease in our body. But since we want to be disobedient to God, guess what God gonna let you do? Go ahead. Stop praying to me. Stop asking me to heal your body when you being disobedient to me. That ain't coming from me. That coming from God. That coming from Yahuwah. Stop being disobedient, coming to me, talking about to heal you, all this crying when you being disobedient. You want to eat what you want to eat. Cause the doctor tell you, oh, it's okay, we gonna give you this right here. They destroying your body. This stuff is all in cahoots. Y'all eat more fast food than anything. All this fake food. It's not real food. You gotta think about it. It's billions of people in this world. Gotta eat every day. Some of y'all eating 3, 4, 5, 6 times a day. Ain't no way they can kill and grow that much animal just like that. You gotta know that some of this stuff is made up. They making it up in a factory and you eat it. It's not real food. So when you digest it, your body saying, that's why you be feeling all disease and stuff in your body. Your body telling you what you putting in your body is not agreeing with because it's not real. But you still running to the doctor. Doctor, what's going on? What's wrong? What this? They ain't gonna tell you reason why you got inflammation. They ain't gonna tell you reason why you got diabetes. They ain't gonna tell you why you got cancer. They ain't gonna tell you the truth. Because they told you the truth. They told you how to fix it. Ain't no more money coming in. Insurance, health insurance, burial insurance. Why you gotta pay for all that? Come on, man. They pay you money and take it right back. This ain't nothing but modern day slavery. Same thing they did back in the slavery time. Paid them money, but in order for them to live on their land, they charged them. Same thing they doing today. In order for you to live on this land, you can put a house on it and pay for the house. But you still got to pay taxes on that land to live on that land. Because you can't live there. So the money that they paying you, that y'all be so happy to go to work for them 9 to 5s, you busting your behind, crying, you giving it right back to them. You giving it right back to them. They paying you to pay them back. They paying you to pay them right back. That's what they doing. They paying you to pay them right back. That's why they came up with bills. That's why they came up with student loans. That's why they came up with all this stuff. You never gonna get ahead. You never gonna get ahead. Cause they always increasing. They gonna give you a raise, and that thing know they gonna be talking about, well, the economy like this and the economy like that, inflation. No such thing as no inflation. No such thing as no recession. This stuff is made up. They in control of all this stuff. They control with how much money is worth, how much this and how much that. They don't want you to never get above them. They always want you to struggle. They want you to struggle. They want you to depend on them. They want you to depend on the government. Everything you paying for, God gave it to you for free. Food, water, air. People say, well, we ain't paying for air. You pay for oxygen, don't you? When you can't breathe, you on that oxygen tank. You paying for that, ain't you? Everything God gave us, we paying for it. They find some type of way to charge you for it, to get a profit out for it. That's why I be trying to ask people, why we not out here just doing stuff for free for people? It's bad enough the government charging up for everything. Y'all want to charge up for everything because why? People want a profit. They want to gain. It was never supposed to be like that. If you good in doing some type of carpenter work, whatever the case may be, and I got a garden over here, guess what? We gonna trade. You do that for me, I'm gonna give you something out of my garden. That's how it's supposed to be. Currency, money was never supposed to be being involved. That's why they always, you read back in the Old Testament, cattle, animals was their currency. They had a whole lot of cattle. Get what they said? They was rich. That's what they traded with. And to this day, they still doing that over there. Money don't mean nothing. It's some paper that y'all fighting over, that you dying for, that you sacrificing your life for some paper, for some digital numbers that don't mean nothing, that really don't have no weight nor currency to it. But since we live in this world, everything costs. You got people out here know how to build their own car. Imagine everybody who know how to build their own car got together and just, everybody who know how to form got together. Everybody who know how to work on certain things, work on cars, houses, all that. If we all just was not charged nobody and we trade for a trade. I'm gonna do this, you gonna do this for me. That's why we all got skills. We all got purpose. We all got calling. It was never supposed to be like this, man. But this is the world we live in. This is the place that y'all so-called love, willing to die, willing to sacrifice, all that to be a part of. That's why so many of y'all, you're scared and afraid to talk about death. Because you don't want to end. Death is the beginning. I don't want to talk about death. I don't want to talk about it. You might as well, you got to accept it. You're not going to be here forever. You're going to leave this place. So you might as well be cool about dying. Stop running from it. Stop being afraid to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Okay, don't talk about it. But you got to accept it. If you never accept it, it's going to be hard for you to digest it. It's going to be hard for you to accept anything. If it's just going to be hard, man. If you don't accept life for what it is. But hey, like I say, man, today gonna be a great day. Today gonna be a wonderful day. Today gonna be a prosperous day. If you don't remember nothing else, remember this. God loves you. God loves sinners. God loves the righteous. Yahuwah loves sinners. Yahuwah loves the righteous. God loves everybody. He just asking that y'all walk in obedience. That y'all live for him. That you seek him. That you search him. That you be obedient. That you walk with him. Walk in his ways, not these worldly ways, man. God love you. He don't want to bring no harm to his people. God ain't not just saying, forget, I'm just finna destroy them. I'm just finna do this. I'm just finna do that. God love you, man. You're going to have to pay the price for some of the stuff wrong you did, but God love you. What parent going to go without disciplining their child for the wrong they did? That was your Heavenly Father do. But enjoy y'all day, man. Be safe out there, because I know y'all finna get out here, celebrate, drink, party, Man, y'all be safe out there, man. Y'all be safe, be safe, be safe. Peace and blessing to y'all. Make some time for God. Before you do anything else today, before you go out there and get in them streets, before you get out there and get the smoking and drinking and partying, celebrating, popping fireworks, man, celebrate with Yahuwah first. Thank Yahuwah for allowing you to even make it to this point. Because so many people started out, but they didn't make it to this point. So thank Yahuwah, because you never know. Your life can be gone in an instant, just like that. So before you get out here and get to having fun and doing whatever it is that you're going to do on this day and tomorrow, man, Lord be will, make some time for God. Take some time out for God. Just go to him and thank him. God already know what you're going to do, so you can't lie to him. What you can ask God for protection. Man, just enjoy your day. You ain't got to do all the drinking. You ain't got to do all the smoking. You ain't got to do all that. Man, enjoy your day. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your day. But hey, until next time, man, y'all know when God give it to me, best believe I'm bringing it to y'all, man, because I wouldn't be doing no justice if I just kept it for myself. And I'm a servant of the Most High. And I got to be honest and truthful with y'all. I got to speak what God tells me to speak. I got to speak when God tells me to speak and be silent when God tells me to be silent. Other than that, man, I love y'all. Yahuwah love you a million times more. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings to you. No weapon formed against y'all shall prosper in the name of Yahuwah, man. Have a great and wonderful day. Until next time, man. I love y'all. I love y'all.